You do got to take it off.
You know, let me get a bigger screwdriver and I think I can pry it right over.
Do you want it above or below the knee? We can cut off here and then your peg will still bend. You want your peg to bend? Or you just want to be a hop along?
It's hideous. I hate it.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? Come here and look at it real close.
Are you going to pick one up and carry it in there? No?
See these
It looks
perfect
almost
welds?
brand new.
It is. The guy built all this, put a solar setup, had a Ford Dakota 200 amp hour 12 volt battery, so he had 800 amp hours. He had the solar panels on this. They were going to go around the world with it, and hurricane hit and sank it. So that's why.
Oh.
And that guy, I guess that guy must have got everything because his dad is who we met.
Mm-hmm.
He said he told us all that, but he said that they have a camper. That's what that stuff's all going on. I'm assuming his son has it because they have a ATV. What was that called? A Rockstar ATV. I looked it up on YouTube. Yeah, it's a rental thing. It's a Rockstar ATV rentals or something like that. And they do side by sides and stuff too. But
They're going to put all that on
their camper.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to find different Allen wrenches because these are standard. I'm going to try to make it work, but I'm pretty sure it's metric. Nope, it is standard. Sweet.
So what are you doing, babe?
Just going to take these, well, first we're installing the arch, but we're going to take these off, try to get a little more clearance. We may have to trim the seats because we got to get it set about where we want, and then we're going to pull it back down. We'll put the bolts in the plate at the top, the connector at the top. We'll put those put the bolts in there, and then we'll get it back up here, and we'll run a ratchet strap across and tension it so it has tension on it whenever we bolt everything down.
Gotcha. So with this being like that, is it going to hang off, or are you going to turn it?
When we tension it and pull it together, it'll pull it up on here.
Okay.
But we got to get it back down and put the bolts in first. We did tape because that's what I've seen other people do, but they did that because there was no holes already.
Oh. Oh, gotcha.
Like that's what they do on the videos when they do it.
I gotcha. So those are the mounts for the dinghy bar thing?
You got the dinghy davit.
Yeah. The dinghy davit hoop or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's still in the car.
Oh.
It has a centerpiece too, so.
Oh.
I'm pretty excited about that. We'll finally get the dinghy off the front of the boat.
It probably won't be as filthy either, and it'll be easier to get down, easier to clean.
Yeah.
I couldn't take that fucking hair in my face. I'd go long hair until I'm working on something. Yours would be just as long in the front as mine, or longer.
If I had it.
If you had it.
If I had it.
You don't have to worry about yours getting in your eyes. It's 8 feet from your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold that.
That way. Let's see if you can reach it.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Wait a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Good. We can go that way still quite a bit.
You don't need to.
Huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yes. To get the squeeze in.
Yeah, to get the squeeze in.
To get the tension.
I think it needs about 4 or 5 inches to squeeze.
All right.
So,
I'll take your word for it.
that's what something I read. I need to get it to raise it.
Just gotta make sure you keep them right. Yep, you're doing it. Stay in there.
Should I put that way, or should I should probably do it the other way.
I'm nuts in. Just for aesthetics.
That's what I was thinking.
You just don't drop the water.
That's what I was thinking.
Just leave it alone. Say nuts. That the one that's got the hole drill.
I don't know.
3 of them in it.
I don't know. It sucks. Like I keep my sunglasses on because of the sun, but I'm fogging. I can't see nothing because of fog. I know.
So after he put a couple bolts in the arch to keep it together, we're going to take it back down and put the rest of the bolts in, hoist it back up, check to see where it sits, and then we're going to lower it back down, trim the middle pieces to where it sits a little more narrow, and put some more bolts in to hold it in place. So this ends up being a very tedious and long process in order to figure out exactly where we want it to sit. We lower and raise the arch, I want to say 7 times before we figure out exactly where we want it to sit. You'll see in the video, but it was a little monotonous and it's a lot of back and forth, but we end up figuring it out in the end. It just took a lot of trial and error.
I think we're gonna have to flip it upside down. Oh, maybe, yeah.
We pick that up and set it on your cooler.
Yeah, let's try that. If not, we'll flip it all the way up.
Because it always still sit on the edge of the boat.
There you go.
Oh, whoa.
What was that?
The thing flipped, I think.
Oh.
I got it.
Okay, so that'll have to be picked up, I think. Or down. Yeah, up. And it's real close. Don't do anything yet.
Hold it or let it down.
Camden, give me a hammer. Hurry up. There's a brass hammer up there. It's like brownish, goldish color.
There you go. Yep.
Come on. Perfect.
I don't want to go right in.
What do you mean to do?
I don't know yet.
Stay where I'm at.
Yeah, because this is hopefully it didn't just take all the threads off, but I got it.
Aluminum, so it shouldn't.
No, it took a little aluminum and put in the threads.
Yeah. It wouldn't hurt if I dropped it out here.
You're right. I know. You sure are butthurt about that, aren't you? After telling me how many things you dropped working on the wood over there. I told him when he was walking down there, I go, he sure is complaining an awful lot for someone that dropped 4 or 5 things yesterday working on that fucking wood or whatever day that was.
yeah. This is fun, though. Did you tell Manny the cart was out there?
No, I don't know what it is.
She's in the boat.
I can't find it.
Hey, Cam, I need another one of those
She
bolts
can't
right
get
there.
out.
Don't drop it. Don't drop the washer off of it either. She can't.
You might have it in the back.
Let her know it's out there.
We put the stairs back.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to hold her chin while she gets down the steps.
And you'll have to put stuff in the cart to make sure you do it neat.
She falls in the water. I'm after you.
She can swim. He can't.
Well, he can.
Just barely.
He doesn't do the best, but
What, swim?
yeah. But let me get
Bottom, Dad.
before you. Yeah,
Bottom.
But give me a second. Let me make sure I get the right.
Big piece of steel right here.
Okay, there we go. I know, right? I just wondered if it's going to help it more in pulling low. I don't know. All right, go ahead and try to pull it apart. Not happening?
No.
Okay, I'll just fuck it. I'll tighten it. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Because of the way that they put it together.
I think so too.
Don't run that GM lug nut through the end of it.
I know, right?
Is that what it is?
No. It's just shaped like old acorn lug nuts.
Oh.
Yeah, they held water.
Oh. That's fun.
Once you crack them, they do.
Yeah.
But you'll never be in freezing temperature with this, so.
No.
We might.
Well,
I want to.
We might be.
Oh yeah, it's
I want to do the old Viking trail.
Oh yeah.
And you know what else I want to do?
Arctic.
He wants to go down around. He wants to go down around.
South Africa.
Yeah.
No.
No, South America.
I want to go down around South America.
What they call the loop?
Yeah.
Well, the
We
problem
don't want to go across. We don't want to go through the Panama Canal because it's too expensive.
That's salty.
It's expensive. But the problem is if you go down, There's so much piracy down along that east coast of South America. That's so dangerous.
Down through Somalia and all that.
And it's really dangerous to go in ground. Is it Cape Horn's Africa?
Yeah.
So whatever I forget what it's called. It's a guy's name, something straight right there. He's an old explorer between Antarctica and South America.
Yeah.
The waves will be 50, 60 foot in an hour if you're not careful.
Yeah. Wow.
So there's something like that. That's what I've heard. I don't know. But you can go through South America at the bottom down there through like it's a cut or something. They call it, I forget what they call it, but there's an area to get through there. But the currents can be like, you could have a current in a skinny area. There could be 8 to 10 knots of current, and that makes me nervous with this because it has no real power. And it's not easy to control as far as that goes.
Now that we have the arch bolted together better, we are going to raise it back up to see where we want it to sit on the back of the boat.
I'm trying to decide how long to go because I was thinking if I could put this here, it'd fall better.
If you do that, then you're going
I just have to cut the front.
Then you're going to have to cut these.
Yeah, I know, and that's not a big deal.
No.
I'm just wondering if we should try to get in place there and see what it would look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got that on camera.
Just see what it would look like. Yeah. Because we can do anything with it we want right now.
Right.
So what are you talking about?
I'm thinking about moving it back because then it puts, if we can figure out
That also gets the dinghy back here further back.
it gets the dinghy back farther because the dinghy's squeezed up against us right now.
Right.
Okay,
I
so
think it could come back.
what are you talking about? Moving this whole thing, moving it
Moving
whole
it
thing
forward
back
and dropping it down. But
Dropping it
what,
down.
what, we'll have to
Underneath
end up
this?
doing-
Maybe.
but you just can't cover that.
I know I can't.
No.
That's where I have a problem.
So what do we do?
We're gonna lay it back down.
Lay it back down,
That's why I put that cooler
Why don't
there.
you put this cooler right back where it was instead of kicking it right back?
Warp this over. Now it's tight against the boat.
So after the discussion that with the magic of editing looked a lot shorter than it actually was, we are lowering the arch back down to make the width of the arch more narrow.
There we go.
That's good.
Got it.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to tie these ropes off now so they don't get caged.
No, I don't think it needs to.
You guys are all assholes.
Only all of us.
I thought you already knew that.
I know, but
He just brings it out in us.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to just sit there, do that side, and then
Yeah, do one side at a time.
ratchet this side in, ratchet it in. And
Yeah, I
then,
think that's better. Do one side at a time, like he said, or like you guys are both saying, I guess.
Yeah.
But I gotta try to get the bolts out now. That's the problem.
You want to turn it over so you get these bolts easier?
no kidding.
Okay, hold on. Don't go too fast because you already moved it out of the holes.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sitting here watching it up here.
Okay, I was just making sure you realized how easy it was. Right there. Hold on. Let me see what that does.
I'm on
Top
on this
one.
side.
Say from here, the top one looks pretty good. But
I'm on
probably
close
wrong.
on this side.
Oh, are you
Go
not?
just a hair. If you go any more, it's not gonna make it any easier.
Right.
There's a spot there I can see.
I am.
There you go. Paying attention.
Still ain't no shocks on them lids. Yep, still no shocks on them lids. They're still just slammed.
A little more. A little more. A little more. A little bit more. A little more. A hair. Okay, right there. Hold on.
you're scratching my beautiful arch here,
I have to be
babe.
in the front. You won't ever see it. I know. I think this is going to be the ticket. I hope.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be real close to where it should be. I hope. Hopefully, we don't have to do any more cutting either. I don't know why I'm thinking of those things. You ready?
Yeah, it won't move.
Oh, it's not moving.
It's 'cause it's too high. Over here, you're pulling at an angle. The top's going, but the bottom's not.
Yeah, just like that. There you
Just
go.
let it
There.
fall.
That's it. That's it right there.
Yeah, so let it fall all the way to the bottom, right?
Oh, you think? I was thinking it was about right there.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. I may be wrong. Yeah, you're doing exactly what he said. So yeah, let it fall all the way to the bottom.
There goes the top. You slide. There you go.
Oh, you know what?
They're hitting.
Shouldn't be.
They are. I guarantee it.
Really?
I guarantee they're hitting.
Hopefully he brings up flat.
Yeah, I've got a piece of sanding block. If not, come here and grab this with both hands. One here and one behind my leg. Or that'll work. It don't matter. Just hold it really tight. Oh.
So he trimmed 2.5 inches off and then cleaned it up so it's not
I'll knock it to you over again.
Yeah. Pull the whole
so it's not rough.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Get
that whole
trying to do
cord.
stuff there.
Okay. Hold on.
You right?
Yeah.
We got to go up on your end, Chuck, and down where you are, Rick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. You're going for it.
Where's a really big rubber mallet when we need one?
Oh,
Yeah. There you go. Bottom one.
I know, but the top one's lined up. That's what I'm trying to do first.
With the right hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that. It was like, must have been on the verge. Must have been on the verge going through.
It meant the wind just goes, and goes.
Yeah, like it does anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was.
Now we need to try to pull on it a little bit, like on two corners, the lower corners.
You go hold that.
Hold it up so it don't keep banging on the boat over there.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get where I can see it. I can't see the bottom hole.
Watch that nut in your back.
It's fine.
Know how you like it.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Now Mom has mowed the cat out.
Damn it.
I'm leaving that in. That was funny.
Down there.
I think that might be too much.
Into.
You're gonna have to drill it. Don't worry, babe. I gotta drill it. You good?
Yep.
Am I hitting that tree?
No, I got it up.
Okay, let's see if I can go in there now. Yep. Okay. Now we gotta. Hold on.
Yeah. Did your shoulder just pop?
I said, did you hear my shoulder?
I heard that. Then I'm reckoning that's tight.
It was.
That's one click.
It was.
Tight's tight, too tight's broke, but
I don't think I'm breaking these
No.
stainless 3/8 bolts with a
no,
Allen wrench.
No.
no.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna swing it out.
Yeah.
trying to give you slack, Dad. You're all right.
I don't think you need any more slack, probably.
He did. What are you coming out?
Now we got to start lifting it up, so you're going to have to probably pull on them.
Is that where you're going?
On the side.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
Do you need something?
Yeah. I need this held up. Can you hold it? Oh, I gotta get an adjustable. Can you grab an adjustable? I'll do this. There's one on the left right there, big one. See it? Hand it to me right here so we don't hand it over the water. Thank you. Okay, that should be it. Alright, what does yours need turned?
Your
But
side.
mine's going this way right
Yours
now.
is right,
yours
so it can go up the side, right?
Right.
Because it needs to go on the side. So.
Right.
Okay.
Your side's lower than his side.
My side is? Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
No, hold on.
I think we're going to have to go down under this anyway, so.
Come on down.
What?
Go down.
I got you. You're talking to
No,
me.
or not
I'm
down,
under.
sorry.
I'm under.
Me, not you, Zayden.
Yeah.
You good?
So, I don't know where we're at right now, but we're definitely going to have to cut this leg, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
The dad's is still
How
there.
far are you from? So, we need to go up, Zayden.
You slide this rope into that
This one?
side, yeah.
Yeah.
There. Now I'm picking up right where you're at, the same place in the other
Now?
side.
Go more, Chuck. There you go. That's good. Now, hold on a second. Let me step
Yeah,
back
now-
so I can see.
Now look at his side, look at your side.
You're going up way high.
Yeah.
Your side?
Zayden, you got to go up a lot so we can angle this up to where it needs to go. Keep going. Yeah, keep yours where you're at, Chuck. Okay, hold on.
That's pretty smooth. It was too. It slid in. That was pretty straight.
This is hitting here still.
And Dad's not as
No, I'm
far
not.
forward as you are.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he's touching the rub rail, back of the rub rail right now.
Yeah, he's about
Well, the
an inch
the
away. Yeah, the body line.
I'm way
No,
back.
it's still way. We gotta have Zayden go down. It's too far forward. That's why I'm hitting here. Zayden, go down some. Make sure. Do you remember how to do it?
It's locked. He needs to unlock it.
I know, but he can't unlock it till he gets the strap off.
Take your handle out.
Take your handle off.
Face.
Now get your strap undone. Or there you go. Unwrap it. Now hold it.
Hold
tight.
tension on it.
There you go. I'm just making sure you remember so you don't hurt us.
Alright, tell me how far.
Okay, keep going. Okay, right there. Hold it right there. Block it. Block it for a second so I can step back. That's more the right. That's out pretty far, but that's
you're
more
not.
right on the.
You're about even with your other one instead of
Yeah, that's
a
okay.
foot above it like you want.
That's okay. It doesn't matter with this.
Yeah.
If I take that
No,
off,
I'm talking about your other top.
I
you
know,
were saying
but
you want-
that's why I want to be a foot higher.
For that.
But if I take that off, it don't matter.
And with as far back as it is now, it doesn't matter either.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, I said
Don't
sorry.
be sorry to the rope.
I didn't realize
Your
what I
head.
did. Oh no, I didn't realize what I was hitting. Didn't mean to what? Yeah.
Looks like to me.
You guys are in about the same spots on your.
Well, I'm sitting on the boat.
Well,
Yeah, I'm 4
talking
inches
about-
right.
I'm talking about on the forward. You're almost in the same spots.
So what's gonna have to happen? God damn, that's gonna put. We're gonna be way too low if we do what it looks like needs. Because I can't even get to that right now. I'm gonna look back here and see if it's way high on that right side or something.
You're higher over
It's
here.
definitely higher over there. Yeah, you're right.
So, and it's definitely not.
So I'm gonna
centered.
get it down to where it needs to go on this side.
Yeah, it's definitely not centered either. Can you let off a little bit?
Yeah, I thought you were. There you
Look,
go.
it looks like the left is a little
Can you hold
higher.
that there?
Okay,
Now-
hold that.
Now
Yeah.
Zayden's
My
got
dad
to pull
needs to-
forward. Zayden's got to pick up.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. So I can go up a little bit. Let me stand back here while you do. Chuck, yours will have to stay the same.
Yeah.
About level, it looks like.
Now,
Oh, forward. There you go. With that one pushed up to where he is, right there. You're fine, right there, Dad. That's where he is. That's where you are.
I'm not touching.
Yeah, I'm not either.
No,
I'm off pretty far.
Why is it falling, Satan?
Is it going down?
It just came down.
No, it's locked.
Well, I don't know how. It just moved.
It may have slipped up there.
So the top came back to me.
Hold on, let me look. It's still sitting about right.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
There's
honestly,
a bigger gap on that side than there is on this side.
I know, there's a way bigger gap. But you know what?
We'll put them into the
I think
camera.
this
Well,
thing-
it's also 3 inches back farther on this right side than that left side.
Yeah.
When he had it up in there, they were about the same.
Yeah,
When he pushes it all the way to that body line.
yeah. I think we're going to have to cut these.
So we need to figure out. Actually, mine's sitting in a good location. If it's down to.
Mine is too if it was down, but the problem is, this needs to be longer. That's the problem. It's like they've cut that one too short for us. It needs to be longer because I want this height. This is the height I want.
Can you add a block to it?
Well, like I said, mine's
Easily.
just all but touching.
Mine's
Well,
close.
he'll still see whenever he pushes it back up into
Yeah,
the spot.
if I push it up in there, it'll go
Let's
there,
yeah,
like that.
See, he's about in the same spot
That'll
you
go.
are when
That'll
it's up
go
on
there.
the body line. Yeah.
I'm not against the body line, but this boat keeps coming this way.
You want to tighten this dog line?
That's like
That's how
way
it keeps
off.
dropping.
Huh?
That's how it keeps dropping.
What, the moving
The
back?
boat moves,
Oh,
and I
okay.
gotta move with it.
Give me one. I'll hold one for tomorrow.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me have this for a minute. You stand back and take some looks. You see what's happening. I don't know, Rick.
It needs cut, but I hate to cut it
Until we know.
until we know.
Pretty good right there.
I know it does, but the problem is we're way off.
Yeah, way down there,
To leave it like this, you're going to have a 6-inch block.
I don't want that.
I know that. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Can we move it just straight forward?
yeah. Maybe.
We can always put a spacer in the front, right? I don't know if we can get it wide enough now. You know what? Here.
I can't get it wide enough.
Watch,
Yeah.
watch yourself, Jack.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
You
Did I
okay?
break your rib or something?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, that's, taking that with a fellow.
We're not going to crank it as much yet.
You're further off over here.
On my side, I know.
No,
No, there.
Dad's side.
Yeah, it's off on both sides.
It's higher up there, over there now.
But I'm trying to decide. I feel like it needs to go up some, and then these will fall in place. And then we shorten those to where they need to go. That's what I think it needs. So
Okay,
you,
so Zayden needs to pull
so
it up.
Zayden, you need to go up nice and slow with us. We're going to have you go some, and it'll angle it forward, and then we're going to go some with these ropes, and we'll straighten it back out. So go ahead up a little bit. All right, now let us go some. Rick, let's try to lift the front up. Can.
Look, I ain't got no room over here.
Yeah, you have to lower the stick.
Here, let me come around there, because if I fall in, I can swim. Yeah.
Cut on the.
Don't lean too far forward, Dad. You're falling in the water.
Okay, hold on a second. I think this is going to be the spot. Because I'm on. Are you on?
No.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. I gotta see where your front one is. Your front one is past that. Okay, hold on. I gotta get mine in the same spot. Mine is not the same
Now
spot.
I'm back. Now I'm back to hitting the seat.
Are you?
He's
farther
fucking
forward.
3/4.
He's farther forward.
It's farther forward.
I know. But let me see what it looks like. Because I know you're hitting the seat. But it looks like we can do it right where I'm at. There we go. That's where we need
Are you behind your line?
to be. There we go. That's where we need to be. Now let me get this side flat. And now, let me tighten this up here. Let me know when you're
I'm on
on.
about an inch.
You're on about an inch?
Yeah.
Let me go a little more then. There we go.
Oh, there you are.
Now push it down.
Hold on. It's trying to kick off. God damn it. There. Now, I know what we need to be able to do this here.
Cleat right here. That's what we need.
No, what we need is if you can give that to your brother to hold on to. Can you go get ratchet straps out of his tote down there on his
I
boat?
got this.
Dana,
What?
come hold this line.
I got it. Bring it to me. Hold it tight. Don't let it off at all.
You want me to hold this for you for a minute? Sit back. Sit back. Let me hold
I'm trying to let go.
it. I know. I just want to make sure that. Do you have to hold that, Rick? Because if you don't, you can let it go for a
Well,
little
no,
while.
I don't want it to move. It
Back here, it don't look terrible. And it does look a little lower on the right, but like you're saying, it could be the.
How's that? Perfect.
How's that, Zayden?
Good.
and then cleat
Pretty
right
good.
there.
You're not too bad on steady.
He can hold it.
This. When the boat moves, that's getting slack over it.
I don't think it's going to move that much. I pulled it pretty tight, so.
I got this right now.
All right, I'll let you have it, buddy.
All I do is up to just do the paint.
I'll be honest, that looks about fucking perfect right there.
I know.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mast on the
And-
center.
That's like a perfect height. It's like a perfect height right there and everything. So I think that's going to be our spot.
I think there ain't gonna be this much work.
Oh, I knew it was going to be a lot.
Come back next week as we complete the solar and dinghy arch install and get into some awesome custom fabrication along the way. Okay, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
When the summer dreams are